Tears for fucking Christina P, man. Tears, and my heart goes out to Christina P. She released a statement. She released her official statement regarding the news that her and Tom Segura have got divorced. It does feel more like Tom Segura divorced her as opposed to them both amicably deciding to go their separate ways. It does feel more like Tom was like, you know what? I'm on this Ozempic. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fit. I'm looking somewhat younger. I want to fuck some young things. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like Christina P also wants to go out there and explore the world and do fun things and be single. I don't feel that way. I feel like Christina P is, you know, for better or worse, it still acts like somebody that's madly in love with her husband. But unfortunately, her husband is a sociopath, you know, who doesn't like her too much because, you know, she doesn't look as hot as she did when she was younger, right? And now that he's skinnier, he thinks he could do better. So yeah, that's basically what it seems like to me. Again, from the outside in, who knows if it's true? But from the outside in, it does look more like a Tom thing than a her thing. She did release a statement on her Instagram stories, funnily enough. She didn't put it on her feed. I'm not too sure why. But she did release a statement on her Instagram stories. Let's read her statement. Christina P's official statement regarding the divorce from Tom Segura. There's a song there as well. What's the song? The song is Disorder. Oof. The song is the Joy Division Disorder. If that tells you anything, I think that tells you everything, right? The song that she chose for her note to the world to let them know that she's okay and thanks for the love and shit was Joy Division Disorder. Joy Division Disorder goes like this. I've been waiting for a guy to come and take me by the hand. Could these sensations make me feel the pleasures of a normal man? Lose sensations, spare the insults, leave them for another day. I've got the spirit, lose the feeling, take the shock away. Ooh. Christina P is going through it, bro. Christina P is going through it. Verse 2. It's getting faster, moving faster now. It's getting out of hand. On the 10th floor, down back the stairs, it's in no man's land. Lights are flashing, cars are crashing, getting the frequent now. I've got the spirit, lose the feeling, let it out somehow. Because you know, Christina P's got good music taste because she's an emo. She's an emo alt girl. That's why I remember her from the show. That's why I kind of vibe with her. Christina P's always had great taste. She's always been into bands and alternative music, you know, indie stuff. So, yeah, man. Damn.
Big up chat, big up Oz.
Yes,
Saluting
yes.
face emoji.
Big up my guy Casual, man. I appreciate you for the super chat. Well, go on, G. Verse 3. What means to you, what means to me, we will meet again. Aww. What means to you, what means to me, and we will meet again. I am watching you, I am watching her. I'll take no pity from your friends. Who is right? Who can tell? And who gives a damn right now? Oh, that's a telling line, that one. That's a telling line. Who is right? Who can tell? And who gives a damn right now? Until the spirit, new sensation takes hold, then you know. Until the spirit, new sensation takes hold, then you know. Until the spirit, new sensation takes hold, then you know. Outro. I've got the spirit, but lose the feeling. I've got the spirit, but lose the feeling. Feeling. God damn, Christina P is going through it. I want to give her a big hug, man. I want to give this lady a big hug, and I'm sure some of you guys are feeling the same. Christina P, man, hang in there, girl. Hang in there. What's the note saying? Let's see what the note's saying. This is Christina P's note. Hi, mummies. Thank you for all the kind messages. This is a really difficult time for our family. Episodes of YMH pre-recorded in advance. Hence no mention of the recent events. Just know, what's that? Just know your mummy loves you and we'll see you very soon.
Do you have a gun?
Oh.
28 inches waist less likely than 190 pounds. Wanna bet again?
Now the 28 weight list thing was just a joke. If I have a goal weight, it would probably be like 32. It'd probably be about 32. The 28 waist thing was just a joke. I was just fooling around. But if I had a goal weight, if I had a goal weight, it would probably be about 32. even when I was at my skinniest, which is what, like the start of uni, right? No, not start of uni. Like, no, when I finished uni. When I finished uni, it's probably I was at my skinniest, and I was like 187 pounds, right? Same height. I was 187. I was 187. I was comfortably 32 waist, and I was fine. No, maybe 31 inches. That's the smallest I've been, but I've never been under 30 inches. So maybe if I want to try, just to try it, I might do it. But I'm more willing to just be, just sit around 32, 34. I don't need to be 28. It wouldn't suit, and plus it wouldn't work. I've got really big thighs, you know. I've got really big, dare I say, muscular thighs. So I don't think I could lose. I don't think I could get to 29. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I could get to 29. My thighs are too big, and for some reason, whenever I work out, that's why I put the muscle. I put way more muscle on my legs than I put on my upper body. For whatever reason, I get way more, whatever. So I don't know. Maybe I could. Maybe one day I could kind of like starve myself and get down to 28, but I don't think so. But yeah, it was just a joke. I'll stick to 32. I'll stick to 32. Big up Chris Mack though. So going back to this, talk of my waist. We can talk about that later. But going back to this, like I said, I'm a little bit conflicted with these type of things because, like I said in the other episode, a part of me as a red-blooded male feels like this is kind of cool to see a guy do the thing that women always do, right? Where they get a bit sexy, they lose a bit of weight, they get some fucking work done, and they fucking decide that they want to relive their 20s again, you know? Women do this. I feel like women do this all the time. Women leave guys high and dry whenever they get a bit lit, whenever they get a bit more confident, whenever they kind of rediscover themselves or whatever, right? Women, I feel like, do this all the time to dudes. So a part of me as a red-blooded male feels like, you know what? Yeah, good on you, Tom Segura. Go out there and fucking smash some 21-year-olds. Fuck it. Leave that old hag leave that old hag behind. But then another part of me, who has been a fan of Your Mum's House over the years and has kind of enjoyed their dynamic as a couple, has liked some of their shows, liked them individually. It's just kind of sad to see them break up because it doesn't feel like it's a breakup where they've, like, fallen out of love. It legitimately just feels like Tom he just wants to fuck some young things. That's what's really sad about it. Like, it'll be much easier to kind of deal with parasocially, right? Parasocially, it'll be much easier to kind of deal with if, like, you could tell they just both fell out in love with each other. They were arguing a lot. It was kind of tense and shit. But if you watched the recent episodes of Your Mum's House, you would have noticed that it was Tom, the one that was looking at Christina with like a lot of contempt. She would always be really nice and like loving and normal, but it was always Tom that was like rolling his eyes, and like breathing heavily whenever she was talking. You know what I mean? It was always Tom, not really being nice. So I feel really, really bad for her, like really bad for her, because I'm sure she saw it coming, right? A lot of women are like perceptive like that. I doubt if she was caught by surprise, but it still hurt, right? She saw it coming and still hurt, and it's something that she can't do anything about, right? She can't do anything about the fact that Tom just wants to go out and just. I feel like Tom wants to do what Shane Gillis does. Shane Gillis seems to have a taste for like bimbos, which is really interesting, by the way. I don't know what that's all about, but Shane Gillis seems to really like bimbos, like that one girl he dated, and then I think he's got another one too that's kind of similar. They kind of look like cheerleaders, very blonde, very kind of like, typical like a quintessential like American high school sweetheart type of a girl. So that's what Shane Gillis seems to like. That's his flavor. I feel like Tom wants is the same thing. Or maybe just a straight up porn star, but I feel like Tom wants somebody like much younger, you know what I mean, that he could have on his arm like a trophy wife, or for lack of a better term. And Christina P can't compete with that. But I think I don't know. I think Christina P is better, man. No homo, no pause. I'm not in a relationship. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but I feel like Christina P rocks, man. I'm not gonna lie. She's funny. They've built the business up together, mother of your children. Like, I don't know, man. Surely you can work something out where you can just like fuck some randoms here and there, on the low, without breaking up with your wife, no? But then again, is Christina P that type of woman? I don't think so. I don't think Christina P will be cool with, you know, with fucking Tom Segura going off to, like, I don't know. Let's say he's going off to, like, Oslo, you know? I don't think she'd be good with Tom Segura going off to Oslo and smashing some fucking things over there and then coming back. You know? I don't think she'd be cool with that. So maybe it's for the best that they break up and both go in their separate ways, but I don't know. It feels brutal. It feels brutal. It feels brutal. And the way and the way that Tom took off that ring so quickly. Tom took off his wedding ring so fast as well. I was like, Jesus Christ, Tom, man. You can at least pretend and act a bit hurt and shit. Like, he's so happy he's single now. He's so happy he's separated. He can't wait to get out there. He cannot wait to get out there in the street. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel really bad for her, man. I really fucking do. And, you know, I guess I have to see how it plays out. But it does seem like they're going to take a break from your mum's house. So I think all the pre-recorded ones, I guess, are going to be done soon, right? Or they're already done. I'm not too sure. But it does seem like she's going to take a break. It doesn't, because she hasn't said nothing. She just said, you know, loves you and will see you very soon. So they've been pre-recorded shows where they kept lying about why the other person was not there. So once those pre-recorded shows are done, it feels like we're not going to see her or them on that show again for a while. So maybe we'll only see Tom Segura on fucking Two Bears, One Cave, which will be interesting, by the way. It'll be interesting to see how he approaches the conversation on Two Bears, One Cave with Bert. Because Bert's always been kind of jealous of Tom, right? Tom was making way more money than Bert, and then Bert started making way more money. Then Tom got skinny, and Bert was always wanting to be skinny. So it's going to be funny to see how Bert reacts to Tom being divorced on the pod. Because Bert's always fantasized about having a second wife, about Leanne Kreischer dying, what he would do. Like, you know, it's a running joke that they've got, but he's, you know, he's going to be really jealous that Tom gets to do it and he doesn't, you know? So it's going to be funny how they approach it. Will it be respectful? Also, Christina P and Leanne Kreischer are cool. How does Leanne Kreischer feel now? Because I don't know how women, I think, I don't know. Women are, I don't know. Would a woman become, I think so. Women always get fucking in their feels about stuff. For sure, you would imagine Leanne Kreischer isn't going to be too happy with Bert and Tom hanging about, really, would she? She wouldn't want Tom to, like, influence Bert, give him any ideas. Leanne's like, nah, I've got to divorce him. He can't divorce me before I divorce him. So I think Leanne Kreischer won't be too happy to see, like, Bert and Tom be all pally, and Tom telling Bert about his fucking sexcapades, yeah? About his fucking, you know, reports from Ibiza and shit, Colombia, Brazil. Because I've got a feeling we're gonna see Tom. I'm not sure where, but I've got a feeling we're gonna see Tom on one very obvious, like, lads trip where you go and fuck girls. I don't know where, whether it's gonna be Monaco, Greece, the Greek islands, whether it's gonna be fucking Ibiza. I feel like we're gonna see Tom at some point do one of those holidays. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him do one of those holidays. I don't think he'll go somewhere like Asia because I think he's into white women for the most part. But I think we're definitely gonna see Tom at one of those very obvious places that older white guys go to fuck with young women. You know, we're definitely gonna see him at one of those places. Maybe the horse race. I don't know. Maybe the horse races. Maybe it's some concert. You're gonna see him somewhere out with some guys. You know. Oh, let's see. But yeah, thoughts and feelings go out to Christina P, man. Thoughts and feelings go out to Christina P. Hang in there, lady. Hang in there. It's tough now, but it will get easier over time. You feel like, will it though? Will it get easier over time? Married to the love of your life, comedy fucking collaborators. You started a business together. You both become multimillionaires. You have 2 children under the age of 10. She ain't gonna get over this, is she? She ain't gonna get over this at all. It's gonna be fucking brutal. Like, there's no getting over this, is there? There is no getting over this. It's gonna be one of them ones. It's gonna sting. It's gonna sit there. It's gonna sit for a while. Oh. Where's the last clip on her? Okay, the last clip on her thing with Tom is this, right? Damn. That's not even a clip. What was the last clip of them together on the pod? Okay, maybe this one, right? Shit. Whole time he's thinking, I'ma leave your ass. Whole time he's like, I'ma leave your ass. You old, you wrinkly. I'ma leave your ass. Whole time he was like, meh. Actually, has he posted anything? What's Tom post? Has Tom posted anything? What the fuck has Tom posted? Has he posted anything? Is he just posting normally on Instagram? Let me see. I want to see. Is Tom just posting as normal on Instagram? Is he just posting his dates like, hey guys, playing at this place? Oh no, he's not posting on it. Okay, cool. No new post from him so far. 5 days ago. Okay, yeah. No new post from him so far. But the ring is off though. The ring is off. No ring. He took that off ASAP. Actually, let me double check. Was he wearing it in other episodes? He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it here either. So he's had it off for a while, isn't it? It feels like this is July. He's not had it on there. He didn't have his ring on there. I want to see the last time where he had his ring on a podcast. Let's see. Did he have his ring on here? Bert's got his ring on. I want to see the last time that Tom had his ring on publicly. At least on the Instagram anyway. Let's see. Let's double check. Oh, we can't see his left hand here, can I? Fuck. Okay, let me just move to the next one. I want to see where's the last time that he had his ring on publicly. Let's go to this one. No ring here either, by the way. Oh, that's that girl, right? What's her name? Stev Tolev. That's her name. Steph Tolev. Steph Tolev. Big up her. She's the one that she's actually the person that started the fucking Dominoes in terms of criticizing the mothership. Again, women are the people that always set pace. She's the one that actually started the Dominoes. She was the first person to criticize the mothership, the green room, and the vibes, and the need for every comedian to be edgy and cruel and mean and shit. She's the first one, so big up her. Yeah, no ring there, by the way. No ring there, July 3rd. Damn, son. He's had that ring off for a while, isn't it? We just didn't notice. Okay, that's the last time he had the ring on. There we go. The last time he had his ring on publicly was June 30th. Wow. The last time he publicly had his ring on was June 30th. So it's been about a week. It's been about, a month. It's been about a month that he's not had his ring on. So that kind of correlates with all the pre-recorded podcasts. So around a month is when, so probably at the beginning of July, he probably told fucking Christina P, yeah, I want out. I want fucking out. No thank you. You're too old. You're too wrinkly. Your tits ain't perky anymore. Too saggy. I need someone young. Damn, son. Damn. Anyway, she'll work it out. She'll work it out. Anything more in the on the your mum's house subreddit? Anything we missed out on here? Classic jeans. We've seen that. Well, let's see here. Okay, let me read the reaction from the your mum's house subreddit. What's the reaction from them? From the YMH fans on the subreddit. What are they saying regarding Christina P's note? What are they saying here? Touch my heart through the fence. Yeah, that emoji is fucking perfect actually. That gif there is fucking perfect. What's up? A lesson to everyone. Don't be stingy. Also, word on the street is that they are taking a break. Tom's death coming up in May. T Buns married a hot chick when he was fat and bald, then leaves her when she has cancer. What the fuck? Tom thinks he's a hot mob boss. The veneers, the steroids, the peptides, metrosexual clothes, tacky club watches, Little guy jackets. Little guy jackets. Such a good description, isn't it? Little guy jackets. You know exactly what that means, isn't it? Little guy jackets. Really, he just sucked off Rogan. It's great that this whole sub is seemingly on Christina's side and hating Tom. One is a woman who just fought cancer, lost her boobs, and has 2 boys to raise. And that's the thing too that's really sad too. Like, you know, one of the running jokes or things was like Christina had great boobs. So I can't imagine what that does to her confidence too, right? You're known as being a woman that has great tits, you know, and then you lose them because of fucking cancer. And off the back of, like, I don't know, man. Like, that's the thing with like terminal. Isn't there a thing about like couples that have terminal? Isn't there a thing about there being a high rate of like separation between couples who suffer from terminal illnesses, even when they recover? It really affects couples. It really fucks couples over. It can be a binding thing, bring you guys closer together, but in a lot of cases, it can lead to separations. Unfortunately, I don't know, man. I don't think I have the heart to do that. I don't think I have the heart to do that. I don't think I could do that. Even if I was unhappy, I think I would just stay. I don't think I would have the heart to do that. You have to be a real cold-hearted killer to like help your wife recover from cancer, and then once she's fine, say, "All right, cool, I'm out." You have to be a real cold-hearted killer, man. I don't think I could do that. I'm too much of a pussy. I would definitely just stay and just do the kind of quote-unquote right thing, you know, and not say anything, you know. Just stay for the sake of it. The other is a man who's doing his midlife crisis after an unfortunate accident, realizing he has treated himself like shit. But that's the thing as well. As much as I have sympathy or empathy for Christina P, I also don't like this like immediate demonization of Tom. If he's not happy, like let him do his thing, innit? If this is the other way around, people will be cheering fucking Christina P on. I don't like this, by the way. There's a double standard when it comes to men. There's a definite double standard. Everyone's got empathy and concern and whatever for Christina P, but everyone's then scolding Tom, right? And calling him out for having a midlife crisis and whatever else it may be. When really and truly, if the roles were reversed, it wouldn't be like that. Like, I don't know. If he's not happy, let him do his thing, innit? I personally would never do it. I don't think that's cool. I think after a certain age, you just have to stay with the person. You know, after a certain age, I think if you're over 50, I don't think you should be divorcing anybody. As a man, women is different because women are all about feelings and shit and emotions. So if she wants to go out there and find her Prince Charming again and rediscover her, so okay, whatever, go do your thing, all right? But I think as a man, you should just stay. You should just grit your teeth and just stay. Like, just stay. Plus their kids are babies, isn't it? Their kids aren't like teenagers. Their kids are like, if I'm not mistaken, I think their oldest might be 10, but they've got really small kids too. So it's like, oh, really? Oh, come on. Feeling like a real choma reading that in bed, getting a little emotional, truly breaks my heart. For the TikTok, hi mummies, didn't expect to come to the comments, see all the Gen Z chomos, don't know. Picturing her sitting down with a piece of paper and pen writing this out breaks my heart for a little bit. I'm sure she'll be fine, but it's still a sad situation. Bert always said that if he left Leanne, it would be the end of his career. Tom is really closely tied with that. Half of us like that they were a married couple. Without Christina, I feel let's honestly relax. He'll be fine career-wise. People as well, man. This is a bit too parasocial. He's gonna ruin his career. No, it isn't. It's unfortunate. Not good for the kids. It's going to make their friend group a bit awkward and shit. It's not good for them personally. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, but they're going to be fine career-wise. Chill out. It's going to ruin his career. Like, honestly, wind your fucking neck in. Get a grip. I hate getting parasocial about this shit, but I also listen to hundreds of, if not thousands of hours of them on this show. So it's hard not to kind of feel some kind of connection. Everything is going to depend on what actually happened. Did their marriage just run its course? Did Tim find his young, dumb Dalmatian? RIP 2 mummies, 1 gene. It just seems that they both changed. Tom hit Ozempic and now wants to be a restaurateur. Tim got plastic surgery done and has been through cancer. And it seems like Tom fell in love with Tina because she was a hot chick and acted dirty and like a slob, fart, Mike and burp, blah, blah, blah. But as they got older and richer, lives are more refined. Maybe he just doesn't find it cool anymore. No way to know. No, I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think she wanted out. I think he wanted out completely. I don't think it's anything to do with her. I think it's more so Tom just being like, you know what, fuck this. I want to get out in the streets. Another one, I'm out of the loop. Isn't Christina sick too? But yeah, Christina's awesome, beautiful and hilarious, and very grounded. It's interesting to see where he ends up without her. Hope she bounces back stronger. I don't know if I've ever heard Tom talk about Christina the way Bert talks about Leanne. That's probably Bert's only redeeming quality. I started watching YMH right before. Oh, that's actually a good point, you know. That's actually a really good point. For all Bert's errors and bad things, he does talk about Leanne Kreischer with a lot of love and affection, which makes sense because she's basically his mum. But the last time that I remember hearing Tom Segura talk about Christina with a lot of love and affection, in my opinion, was when he was really fat and they were in that old studio, and in that studio before they moved into the actual studio. Like, if you know what I mean, the studio where they used to have like the mixing board in front of them. I'm sure it was one where Tom was really fat. Back then, I remember they used to do a lot of like lovey-dovey things on the microphone. And then when it switched over to the other one, the studio that Bert was in, sorry, the studio that Brendan was on, because Brendan was on Your Mum's House one episode. So whatever that studio was that Brendan was in was also the time that I remember Tom talking quite lovingly about Christina. But then soon after that, it just turned into him constantly like trolling her and, you know, just constantly poking. And it didn't feel like, you know, there's a lot of love there. At least from him. He didn't really talk about her in a loving way. But, you know, maybe I'm reading too much into it as well. Maybe it's a little bit of armchair quarterback going on, you know? Revisionist history type shit. The podcast was already dead. Tom fucked up. He really loved him. I hate that for her because she gave him kids, and the second he gets in shape, he throws that away. Again, let's stop doing this he gets in shape, he throws it away thing, because if she did the same thing, if Christina didn't have cancer and somehow got really fit and got really hot and got some work done in the BBL and shit, everyone would be fucking excited. And she just had to leave him for fucking some Colombian dude or some Dominican guy. Everyone would be super cheering her on. But because it's the other way around, everyone's fucking demonizing Tom. Like, come on, man. Come on now. Remember when that light on Tim's face? Da, 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 da. Okay, cool. You get the gist. You get the gist. Everyone on Reddit is on Christina's side. Everyone hates Tom Segura for the most part. They should have Dr. Drew on this episode where they address it. What?
We had the entire staff take psych evaluations.
You need help, my friend.
Yeah, what's happening?
You gotta sigh, dude.
Clinically significant in antagonism, deceitfulness, grandiosity, and manipulative.
Wow. troubling individual.
Oh my God. You're off the charts. You're literally off the chart.
If you want to stay here, you stay how you are.
Yeah.
I'm fucking crazier
Let
than
me
him.
tell you something. She
Just because
fucking
it came up.
deserves it.
I would have thought she's the most normal.
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
When I ran this person's test for this assessment, I had to ask if he was a combat veteran.
Fuck, Chris Larson.
I'm not going to say what vehicle I drove in. I don't want my tires slashed.
Holy shit, son.
Yeah.
Damn, man. It's over. It's actually over. Whap whap.